Yo, it's your boy Logos, and today we're gonna react to another Pearly clip. This time a model woman who does her best Naruto impression and performs talk no jutsu on this guest that's on Pearly things. Let's get into it.
I'm gonna try and center this a little bit, right? He's not saying rape is okay. One of the grape is okay. Damn it. So what it is that a lot of the time women hear things that men don't say. This is what because I've been sitting here listening to the conversation. A lot of women hear things that men don't say. He's not insinuating that that's okay. He never said that it's okay.
Absolutely not.
But the fact that you jumped to that, that is a crazy.
Thank you.
That is far right on the scale to say that he's not saying that.
Just because he says something that got you in your feelings doesn't mean he implied something.
And the thing is, my thing is, why? How did you get to that? How did you get to him saying that?
So firstly, I'll apologize because I'm not.
No, it's all right.
I'm not trying to even put that out, especially on your like, of course.
Yeah.
But by you implying that what a woman wears and how she walks, that it's okay then for a man to approach her. That implies that it is okay then for a man to do what she wants because he likes what she looks like. If he wants to talk to her, if he wants to try to get her number, if he wants to make her feel intimidated because he's trying to get her number.
What?
Like,
when I come up to you in the middle of the night and I say, "Hi, miss," is that what you think? Is that
grape?
Sorry, grape. Is that what the immediate thought is?
No, but I'm thinking
Like, what? Like,
to me, I'm 5
Sorry,
foot.
like-
I'm 5'3".
Yeah.
You coming up to me late at night. If I'm waiting for a cab, I've had it happen before.
Yeah.
Like you are 6 foot something. You are so much bigger than me.
Yeah.
You coming up to me at this time of night. I'm just trying to get home. I'm not trying to interact with anyone. I just want to get home.
When do you ever want to interact?
You'll know if I want. If I come up to you, you'll know if I want to interact with
So
you.
the only time.
Please, women barely ever approach men unless they already know them. So the chances of her actually walking up to a man and approaching him is slim to none. But I do understand what she's saying about it being late at night and she may feel uncomfortable by a man that she doesn't know walking up to her as she's trying to go home.
You want to interact is when you come up to me.
If I want to interact,
Like
yeah,
I said,
or I can make eye
remember what like I
contact
said
or other
earlier on.
things.
So this is the great area that we men get confusing, I think. So it's like if women get no attention, they're not happy, right? But if they get attention at the wrong time, they're not happy. But if they get attention at the right time, they're happy. And a lot of men generally do not know when that right time is to give you the attention. Men generally don't know. So
energy.
So, but that's the thing.
My energy. What the fuck? I hate these women who come up these fucking buzz terms like energy and toxic and feels and all this other R&B Drake bullshit to describe real life shit. Shut the hell up.
If a man, as a man being a hunter, let's say, right? He sees his quote unquote prey, and I know these people don't like these analogies, but I'm just using it as an analogy, right? And he says, "Oh, that looks nice. I'm gonna go and see what that's saying," right? At what time is it okay for him to do that? Because what you're saying is it's not okay after 2 o'clock in the morning.
Not
But
just after 2.
No, but I'm saying generally,
it feels
like
more vulnerable is what I'm saying.
Because what I'm trying to say is men generally, yeah, go for it. Men generally don't know. You going to tell it? Yeah. Together.
Oh no!
Viral.
Bro, just wait.
Just wait. Yeah, go on.
And you, right? like men generally don't know when that time is.
So like you know when a woman's feeling you, right? If like if she makes eye contact, you said about the brushing past, all those little things. That's showing a sign that yes, it is that she's interested, and you know it is because you literally said earlier.
I mean this in the sense of this, yeah. What time is it? Okay?
Are you saying men should be able to read signs?
Let me finish.
Well, hold on. This will satisfy him. If it's dark outside, you see it's dark outside, and say if the girl is with a group of friends, then it might be acceptable. But if it's dark outside and no one is around, there's no need to walk up to someone. Like, sure, they might be attractive, but there's no need. Like, there will be other women. That's not the only woman in the world that you've ever found attractive. There will probably be someone else. Like you said, women are easy to find.
If that's the case, then why approach any woman, any individual woman, doesn't mean anything then. I understand what she's saying about sometimes at night you may feel unsafe, but let's not be ignorant here. Like, you know, a woman will, depending on how the guy look, she will let a man come over into her house. It could be 2 a.m., 3 a.m. If it's booty call hour, she's gonna let it happen. And I know she's talking about a strange guy, but if that guy's attractive enough too, she still may let it happen. Because if that wasn't the case, you wouldn't see these women be caught up in these crimes behind this crazy ass man who is attractive but turns out to be a serial killer or a serial, great person.
Beautiful women,
women
for
everywhere.
the top
Everywhere.
10% of men. For the other or top 20%,
Either way-
the other 80% do not get beautiful girls. Half of them are virgins, and the other half haven't had sex in a year.
Let me ask you a
longer.
question. Do you see why the women are a little bit side eye at what you're saying?
Do you know? I know why they are. It's because they're looking at it as the guy that's not their type.
No,
No.
I'm not. No,
Okay.
I'm not. It
All right.
doesn't matter if you see that someone is by themselves, like that, and that's he just asked what would be acceptable, and we're saying, oh, this would be acceptable, and you're still saying no, you feel that way.
The reason why I say that is because you're not every girl. So some girls might be like, Leah, it's 2:00. I just come from a club. Yeah, of course that's the time to church me.
No, but
Like,
okay,
it's
the
like-
difference. I said if they're with friends. Okay, so if you're with you're coming from the club, I would think you would be with friends.
No, speaking from experience.
Let her finish. Go on.
Most girls, even girls, we stay together. We stay together. And you guys know that. Oh, why are you always going to the bathroom together? We stay together. We're always together. So in that sense, yeah, that's fine to walk up to someone because they're in a crowd. But
Women do not always sit together. Like I said earlier, if they did, certain stuff that happened to women wouldn't happen by predators and creeps that try to isolate women. But also at the same time, when women go to a club, they often want to go and find the guy, so they'll leave their friends behind to do so. Like, come on now. You're not always together.
if it's a one person, and then even if it's one person and you're saying they're coming out of the club, they're probably drunk. So why are you wanting to approach someone that is
intoxicated and vulnerable.
Exactly.
So
Whether
you're
they're in the skirt or
when you're
leggings
drunk,
or
you're
whatever.
vulnerable.
Yeah, because you're intoxicated.
So when you drive and you're drunk, you're vulnerable.
we shouldn't
Don't drive
do that.
Exactly. So that means that the law sees it as you're completely able to decide whether or not, as an adult, if you drink and drive, you're completely responsible for yourself.
What?
If you drink and
most
drive, it's
people
not
in
the
London
man's
don't
fault that you
drive.
drunk and drive. So when you drink and walk, you should be able to be responsible as well. How can you drink alcohol and walk down the road that you so think is the most dangerous place, wearing what men think is? I'm
All
sorry.
right, hang on. Let's get into some juice.
yeah.
I'm
I'm
sure
sorry.
some people may be in the super chat saying some stuff about this. So I'm gonna try.
That was the end of the video. I just want to give my final thoughts. I understand why it was slippery what he was saying at the end, where he was talking about not being able to control your liquor and then stumbling your way down a dangerous street. Like, nobody's saying it's her fault necessarily, or nobody should be angry at the man who does that type of thing to a vulnerable woman. But what we are saying is take steps to protect yourself. We don't want these things to happen to you. And you just, I don't know, just trusting the world or trusting strangers that you already say is dangerous by not protecting yourself and being precautious is something that we try to tell you about all the time. And it's not us perpetuating no culture or anything like that. We just try to keep y'all safe, but y'all emotions get involved in this stuff. I don't know. We gotta have these dialogues and be receptive, because if we don't, nothing will change. This world isn't a nice, comfortable, fun-loving place. You have to protect yourself and be cautious and be aware of your surroundings. And that goes for men and women. Men aren't just safe out on these streets either. We're victims of crime and violent crime more than women, to be honest. So let's be safe and smart about what we do and take knowledgeable advice and use it the best we can. But that's just my opinion. It's your boy Logos, and I'll see y'all next time.